Oh, excuse me. I am alive today. Yay. Man, oh man. Talk about a crazy day yesterday. Okay, that looks interesting. I kind of like that. Gold monsters. Yeah. And I apologize for slurping into the microphone. As I should not be doing. Yeah, I bet you it's treasure. Heck, Vernon, hey, Julie, how you doing? Yeah, yesterday was a little bit weird as the winds were so strong. Every time I would try to stream, it would just knock my internet out. So I just got fed up and just said, forget it. Yeah, I tried twice. The first time I was like, okay, it's raining. I get it. It's gonna, it's windy. It's gonna happen. Did it the second time. I was like, you know what? This keeps happening. I'm gonna blow up my computer. So I'm just gonna stop right there. And the winds are still expected to be pretty strong today, but crossing my fingers that it's not going to be as bad as yesterday. We had gusts of 50 miles an hour, rain. Had to take the boys basically to school in a thunderstorm. The boys love that. Electricity is gonna kill us, Daddy. No, it's not. I am doing one of the new delves for Undermine, and I have to admit, I'm having a ball with this. A, because it just looks different. A little different mechanic. So how's everybody else's day going? You guys will see me do my typical, my eyes are burning, especially when the wind starts picking up in the next hour. Do I have to deal with that, or can I go back the way I came? Let's see. I think I can go. Nope, I'm gonna have to go the way I came. Still waking up. Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm on my second cup of coffee. Second cup of Joe. Okay, they've extended how far that goes. That's cool. I like that. I can... A whole bunch of updates yesterday and oh, you just woke up 20 minutes ago. Oh yeah, you're just waking up. Just waking up, which is great. I wish I could still do that. The damn cats always waking me up an hour before they need to eat. Always eat at 6 o'clock. Always. When do they want to lick my face? 4:40. Oh, goodness gracious. We're still working on them skunks. I was gonna say you need to Pepe Le Pew, but that wouldn't work either. Started thinking about it after I said that. First thought that won't work. Doesn't work the same as it does in the cartoons. And now they just found another spot, man. But that's all they have to do all day. Like you close up one spot and then you go back in the house, take care of the kids, cook, clean, whatever. And all they're doing is we got to get back in. We got to get back in. Almost like never mind. I was gonna say something wrong. Almost like a teenager after his first. Because I know nothing about that at all. Whoop, 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 whoop. I got to see how do I get back in there? I did see C-Dub playing. Oh, what game was it? Doggone it. No, I can't remember. Cool game he was playing though. very doggone it, my train of thought. It was very Diablo like, and it was a game that was made by Blizzard. I can't remember it now. Early morning brain farts. I need to take my Prevagen. I caught myself this morning. Oh yeah, I can't think of what it was. Oh shoot, something's attacking me. I don't even see it. Now I gotta kill the golden shamans. Whoa, and he just came out of nowhere. Okay. Yeah, something bastards. I don't know. Anyway, it was fun to watch him. Was enjoying that because I couldn't. I wasn't going to try and play because the winds were. It's like I'll watch because it stopped raining. The wind sort of blew, kind of stopped, and I was like, okay. And then as soon as I went back onto my computer. Went back onto my computer and it was like, oh crap. Wind started back up. Oh. Sweet. Trying to get my werewolf voice going. Practicing that. And ironically, ooh. I gotta get my lower octave in there. Well, where the... Well, this dude's gonna blow me up and everything else. What the heck? All I did was turn a corner. Everything wants to kill me now. What did I do? Holy cow. No! Oh, good. I didn't die. Oh, but I need to heal up, and it's not letting me heal up. What the heck? Okay. Did I get into a boss fight and not realize it? What's my favorite werewolf movie? Ooh. Oh. I mean, besides like Werewolf in London, Werewolf in Paris, but there was also I was hitting the wrong one. That's why it wouldn't work. Technically not a werewolf movie, but had werewolves in it. Van Helsing. Some people are like, but I like Hugh Jackman's take on the character. I like the way they did the transformations because it was something that you don't see every day with the transformations. It just kind of like peels off. It's just like, what? Yes. I'm trying to think of any other ones that were like that eye-poppingly stunning for me. But like like I said, there was a time where my aunts and uncles sort of ruined it for me because they were in the makeup department at theaters. So it's just like, oh, you know what though? I will give Teen Wolf, the original Teen Wolf. Michael J. Fox transformation was pretty awesome in that too. Granted, again, a comedy take on a Teen Wolf, on a werewolf. But the mythos that they created in that, how it could skip a generation, and they were just, you know, everyday people during the day until the moon came out, and they could control their werewolfism. A very interesting way of dealing with that in a modern day setting. Oh, and now that I think about it, I have to give Disney props on theirs too. Werewolf by Night. I got stuck behind the fire. I could have swore I saw like a elite over there. Oh, yep, it was. It just went dormant on me. Sneaky son of a gun, you. Talking to my video game characters like they're real. Why does he have to be close to the gold thing?
Ladies and gentlemen.
What the? I was gonna say. Curse with Christina Ricci. Oh, that sounds familiar. Like, super familiar. Wes Craven directed it. It sounds so familiar. And of course, my memory freaking sucks. But it sounds like it's one that I watched. But again, I can't. I can't. It's like it's not. I want to say. I mean, because what was the Transylvania 65000? Of course, now I'm aging myself with oh gosh, with a very young Jeff Goldblum. There's another one that did have a werewolf. It was a comedy, but it had a comic take on werewolf. That was quite hilarious. I have to. Yeah, it's the only way to describe it is it's extra. Did they reset the roles on here? Of course. Oh yeah, and the Jim Carrey one. That was Once Bitten. Yeah, see, I'm definitely showing my age now. Yeah, see, now we're gonna have a Oh Snap sidetrack, which I used to do in my shows. Yeah, I even have a name for the segment. It's the Oh Snap sidetrack. Watch a trailer for this hilarious piece of crap that wait, where is it at? There it is. Doggone it, it auto started on me. That's not cool. All right, there it is. I'm gonna turn down the music, mute the music. I'll bring this up and enjoy what is arguably the craziest thing I have ever seen as a child. Werewolf, see?
It began as a routine assignment.
Transylvania.
Where is that?
I don't know. It's over there someplace.
But beneath the surface
Transylvania's cute. It's cute.
of this happy land, horror awaits them.
I'm investigating Frankenstein.
You mean the monster?
And a terrible secret lurks in the shadows.
I'm terribly sorry. We thought you were an animal.
He is.
Now they're discovering the truth
Did you see Dracula?
Yeah, when it first came out.
about the creatures of the night.
Shut up, you lowlife.
I'm lower.
The curse of the undead.
Did you want to hurt me?
Hurt you? No. Bite you?
The terror of the full moon.
Oh yeah, going into town.
And the monster that science created
Full house.
but could not destroy.
Does this hurt? Does this hurt? Good. Everything hurts.
Jeff Goldblum, Ed Begley Jr.,
Hi, ladies.
Joseph Bologna, and Gina Davis
Tell me you want me to.
for a good time called
Transylvania 6, 5,000.
It's good, huh?
Oh gosh, that brought back memories. That brought back memories. Oh, Gina Davis, yes. Right before, actually, I think that was where they met, and then they had married, Gina Davis and Jeff Goldblum. I think they met on this set, and then the next movie they did together was Earth Girls Are Easy, and they had just got married, and then they did The Fly, which was also them being married and working together. And I have to admit, they weren't the quintessential couple, but the movies they did together were hilarious, except for The Fly. Fly wasn't hilarious, but you could tell in that they were drawing off their relationship energy to get that emotional tension. It's, if you want to watch something funny, stupid, but it has a little bit of story to it, it's, again, yeah, The Fly, that Jeff Goldblum Fly. Oh gosh, gross, but also a classic. Of course, my aunts ruined that one for me. Well, you just do that with this, and you can do. I was like, oh, thanks, Aunt Harriet. You ruined another one for me. Wait, what's? Oh, I've got some. Yeah, flying gnats all over the place. The only thing that ruined Gina Davis' career was that pirate movie, which I don't think was that bad, but it didn't. It wasn't good. I just don't think it was as bad as people were making it to be. All right, let's turn in. Oh, I got a campaign quest there. Cutthroat Island, that's what it was. I thought it was good. I can see where people kind of said it got off the rails, but still was. I thought it was good. I definitely do not. Oh yeah, I thought it was time for a female pirate movie. Oh yeah, no, I love that. C-Dub, I get it. Gina Davis back in the day. With her amazing C cups. Oh lordy. I gotta censor that one so the wife doesn't see that one. It's like, what about my C cups? Well, your C cups are good too. Let's see. Should I do any other Oh Snap sidetracks? Now that I've got YouTube up, which I shouldn't because that's an instant distraction for me. After this, I will be watching the first 2 episodes of Daredevil Born Again. And I am mad at a trade magazine for hours before it released putting out spoilers. And I mean, like, it released 9 o'clock Eastern time, 8 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock your guys' time. But at 4 something, they had a story about it. And I was just like, really? You couldn't wait. You know, and it was a like spoilerific story, and they couldn't wait a month to put that out. At least a month. Give us chance to watch it. Give the world a chance to watch it. I got to remember not to use my mouse, to use my buttons on this part. That's how you can get this to work better for you. Do I need to go up? Something, I guess maybe this way. There it is. Hey, I figured that out. And I'm not going to say what the spoiler thing was, but it was just, I was just looking, scrolling past it, and the spoiler was in the title. Yeah, Goblin GTA, that's what this is. Which, you know, I will say this about this. It does give it an interesting way to get around and I think there is one delve that is surrounding it, I think, and I haven't opened it up, so once I open it up I'm gonna reserve, because if they make the delve fun then cool, but if I wanted to play GTA and World of Warcraft I would have got something like GTA. Stop mixing my genres.
Take the shot.
Dog Soldiers? No, I've not seen Dog Soldiers. Whoa! No!
Forensic!
Not. That's another good one. Okay, I'll have to. I have to check that one out.
Triple hazard pay for whoever brings me Gaslow's head.
Oh hell! Why did I start this? Dog Soldiers. Is that a fridge? Doggone. Okay. Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Who's? I figured that you guys were having a conversation. I was missing some of it. Are you with us? Yes, we are.
I'm no trade princess like the rest of you. But you better believe I'll fight for a better.
I've let Gallywitz have his way with Blackwater for too long. Let's cut him down to size.
French dubbed, excellent movie. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've got to get my Yeah, I knew what you meant. Oh, goodness gracious. Winds must be picking up because I'm sitting here just, my eyes are just getting all. My eyes are getting all emotional. Really? I gotta do this again? There we go. makes my eyes water when my head moves. Make my eyes rain. I think I'm gonna pause on doing the revolution because I've got that one. It says click to finish with that one. Yeah, that by far probably is my favorite. Because it had like there was moments where you couldn't tell where the comedy was. Somebody just watched Tropic Thunder not too long ago. Please stop it. I did it like Roger Rabbit. Please stop hurting me. Oh gosh.
A lamplighter brings hope.
Oh, I don't know who doesn't quote that one on the daily. That's a classic. I'm the dude pretending to be a dude looking like another dude. Oh, did they fix this finally? Yay, they fixed it. I can finish this quest. That was the dumbest thing they did. Was we're gonna make you do a quest and then not give the NPC. Wait, I want my hat back. What's that? Okay. I've got to listen to a story. Or are we going to play through the story? Shit. Oh, and you're playing as Bryn. Oh, that's hilarious. Johnny Awesome, Ubertown. I think it could, but I think it would not get the exact same reception that it got at the time. Because more people would be the cleverness of Robert Downey Jr.'s portrayal in that is an amazing societal intertwined joke in itself if you think of the depths of it. And almost a self-portraying prophecy of what was of yet to come. They saw it so early. Oh yeah, Satan's Alley. I mean, woo. Although I think that's a code word for something in a certain. Oh, I have it on my every like so many days I go through it, or every so many months I watch it again. It's like blazing saddles of our time. And it does everything Blazing Saddles did, and then some. And that's why people are like, could you, because people still go, could you do Blazing Saddles today? They're like, you could. But, you know, you're going to, it's not going to be the same. It's not going to have the same impact. It was, it was perfectly timed for that time. Trying to think of another good example of something that like hits that hard and kind of I mean, a lot of his movies had so many undertones of let's make fun of the people that are really stupid and have them laughing, have those people laughing at themselves, and they will not even know it. It's that type of stuff. And that's what I liked about stand-up back in the day, was being able to pointing out the inconsistencies in people at times. But that's a whole nother, that's a more of a me. And the way I look at comedy and how I believe comedy should portray life on an everyday basis. There's a young comic that I think is going to make waves soon, if he hasn't already started. I can't wait to see him. Of course, now that I say that, I forget his name, because he has a very Houston type way of, and the reason why I say Houston is like the great outlaw comics, Bill Hicks, Andy Huggins, who's making a huge comeback, Riley Barber, Sam Kinison, Jimmy Pineapple, some of the original outlaw comics from the Comedy Annex in Houston when that was around, which those were the last living members of those: Jimmy Pineapple, Andy Huggins, Riley Barber, T-Shawn Shannon, Charlie Shannon, names that you haven't heard of but were part of that scene that I got to learn how to write comedy from. They always wanted you to write what you thought was funny, but also write meaningful jokes. Put a message somewhere in there. And one lesson I learned from him is have fun, but make sure people don't realize they're having fun. And then when they think about it later, they're like, oh man, he made me laugh about that, but that's true. That's funny because it's true. And they'll admit, 90% of what they talking about just about fun, but they're also about make that stuff real. When you can make it real, make it real. Once again, start talking about comedy. Wife's gonna start bugging me about, oh shoot, I need to get in touch with Adrian and see when he wants to start that podcast. Because he booked himself locally for a comedy show. So I know he's booking again. And maybe he's waiting to get some material lined up. Ooh. I got Poisonous Shroom appearance. Yeah. And you remember it. Yeah. guess I can start. Are we actually going to do jokes in here? Is that what we're doing? I'll play along. No, I don't know the difference. Oh. Good. That's hilarious. Oh. Oh gosh. I can feel my eye twitching. In my eye movies. I can feel my eye twitching to the eye movies. Yeah, he's not kidding. Yeah. Oh, too funny. Oh gosh. Big old branch in our yard. Later on, I'll love trap jokes. Too funny. Oh gosh. If I wasn't so itchy-eyed. Oh no, you guys are you're fine. I'm struggling with my eyes right now, and I'm just like, should I get my eye drops? You guys are cracking me up, and I will preference this. I have a bad habit. And every comic hates that I do this because I make us all look bad when I do it. It's my fault. It's all my fault. People will tell me jokes day and night. As soon as they find you're a comic and start telling me jokes, and I just have a ability to, unless it's killer. It's like I've heard it before. People don't realize how often people are always, trying to get me to tell them jokes or do stuff, and there's a weird, you learn it, I guess, when you're coming off stage and you're not trying to tell a joke, but you're trying to do something, and people or you're at the bar talking business with a manager and go, let me tell you this joke. You're like, yeah, that's funny. And that literally is how it, and I don't mean it to come off that way. I never mean it to come off that way. It just, oops, I went too far. And I mean, I have a joke from another comic that is amazing. That it's the only joke I ever tell, and I tell it and if you've seen the comic tell the joke, he tells it way better than I do. Lady puts in a newspaper. I need a man that won't beat me, won't run out on me, and is an excellent lover. A few days later, she gets a ring at the doorbell, and there's a guy there. No arms, no legs, laying in front of her door. And he says, "Hello, my name's Matt. I'll let that one sink in for a second. And he says, "I'm here to answer your newspaper request. I am the man of your dreams." The lady starts laughing. She's like, "Okay. Obviously you didn't read newspaper request. It said I need a man that won't run out on me." It's like, "Look, woman, I've got no legs. I'm not running out on you. I'll do everything you want." So he's like, "Well, also in there was I need a man that's not going to beat up on me." Well, how are you going to qualify for that? It's like, "Look, woman, I know arms. How the hell am I going to beat up on you?" She said, "Well, the most important part is I need excellent lover. You need an excellent lover." It's like, "Woman, look again. I rang the doorbell." And that's the only like joke I ever tell. And like I said, the comic that told that joke originally does it so much better. Oh, doggone it. I'm sitting here trying not to like have drippy nose, look like a 2-year-old. Oh, Stephen Wright was amazing. Well, no, I can't say was. I just haven't seen him on the road. No, he's still around. I believe he's still around. Yeah, he's still around. Yeah, his monotone delivery on stuff is just amazing. Pinnacle of just dry, hard-hitting humor. And the new wave of that was, although he wasn't as dry, but Mitch Hedberg, rest in peace, Mitch. Yeah, that's classic. Yeah, the few times I hung out with Mitch, that was, it still hits me. That and Ralphie, hanging out with Ralphie, hanging out with Mitch. For them not to be around now. I'm trying not to tear up, actually. Is best story I have of me hanging out with Mitch. The owner of the Laugh Stop at the time, Mark Babbitt, awesome guy. They had, let's say, provided some extracurricular brownies for everybody. Mitch was in town. I, being young at the time, didn't understand anything about brownies. And I partook a little bit too much of the brownies. And when I say too much, I put the whole thing in my mouth and ate it. It was a very good show. And once I realized what the brownies had in them, I didn't open that show that day, but I was at the Laugh Stop just hanging out. Working with Mark on getting a spot, actually. And Mark was like, dang, Mitch must have taken that brownie because he's just going and going. I was like, yeah. And we're all just dying laughing because everybody's had a little bit of brownies. And I was being bold. I was drinking Jack Daniels and like, okay, so the brownie's got a little something in it. All right, I can deal with that. I'm a big man. I'm 19. I'm a big man. I can deal with this. And I'm stoned out of my mind. Just chilling at the Laugh Stop. And Mitch gets off stage and he's had a killer set. And I've seen his set like several times. I'm like, man, you're pulling out new material. He's like, yeah. Alan, come here and give me a hug. And I was like, oh, man, how much of that brownie did you have? Because he was all huggy and, come here, Alan, give me a hug. Oh, this is great. Oh, we're gonna party tonight. He's like brownie. I don't know what else he was on that night. But it wasn't that brownie because he had the full brownie in his pocket. He pulled it out and it's like, I completely forgot about this. And I remember Mark was like, Alan, it's your turn to look after the headliner. I was like, oh, I get to look after Mitch. Sweet. Mitch, where do you want to go? I'm going to drive you around. And Mitch was like, shoot, we're going over to Mark Babbitt's. Went over to Mark Babbitt's. I think it was the first time I watched Friday. Stone at Mark Babbitt's place. And Mitch is in the bathroom for about an hour. And everybody at that point kind of started to notice certain habits. And I was like, dang, he's in the... I'm pretty sure I finished Friday. We finished watching Friday. I think he was like, okay, we're done with what we got to do. I'm like, dude, you spent the whole time in the bathroom. I didn't really get to hang out with you. He's like, no. You're hanging out with me. It's like, what? It's said, take me to my hotel room. We're going to chill at my hotel room. We chilled the hotel room, passed out. And the next day, one of the most powerful things I saw, the next day, I wake up, couldn't sleep because I wasn't in my own bed. Woke up, sun was just coming up, and Mitch is at the pool of the hotel with a notebook, writing. And I sit next to him, and I'm like, Mitch, it's like 6:30 in the morning. What the heck are you doing? He's like, I can't stop writing. Just keeps coming to me. I wake up and I'm writing. I can't stop it. It's like, and it's awesome. We sat out there for about an hour before we went, and he was like, dude, go home, be with your kids. It's like, yeah, I need to go home and be with my kids. And every time I saw him since after that moment, it was like, Alan, come here, give me a big hug. Like, oh, Mitch, I miss you, man. Miss you, Alan. When you gonna go on tour with me, man? When I get my stuff, together, and I was going through a divorce, so I was like, when I get my stuff together, man, I'm gonna get this going. We gonna be cool together. Yeah, it's still. I can smile now about it and not get all too flustered, but you can see my hands, they're like shaking because it's still. And then Ralphie, well, you know, it is what it is. But Ralphie was a comic that was like, dude, you gotta come up with some. He would bust my balls about some of my jokes. Come up with some stronger stuff, man. Leave me alone. And back in the day, Ralphie was ornery. There was a lot of comics that had a hard time with him at first, but then again, he was what he was from the beginning, and it was so powerful to see that culminate into what became Ralph May. But I remember me turning 20 and him having 20 shots on the bar for me. I got through about 7, and he's like, dude, just take your butt home. You're not going to be able to drive. Take your butt home. It's like, yeah, you're right. I can't drive at all. Oh yeah, that drive home was a miracle that I made it home. A miracle I made it home. I remember clearly the whole drive home up until no, I remember parking the car the way I thought I parked the car, which was not how it was when I woke up in the morning. You know those big green things in apartment complexes that are close to the parking lot that you have to avoid when you're parking? I thought I was in between the white lines. Apparently, the white lines were here. My car was here. Just touching one of those green things. But I tell you, me and Ralphie had a lot of sit downs. Yeah, it was. And we never did anything else like that, luckily. afterwards. But all the other times I would meet up with him, we'd sit down and talk. We would share stories and stuff about road trips. But yeah, I need to, at some point in time, get back at it. Dude, there's still comics that I remember going to open mics at the same time that are now doing cruise ships. If you ever get the chance to see Billy D. Washington do stand-up, it's one not to miss. Hey, I did two at once. That's what she. Oh. So anyway, my life was crazy. Oh, this is killing me because I'm sitting here and I'm hearing the wind pick up and I can feel like my eyes swelling and stuff. Why am I getting sliced limes? And I don't know if you guys can hear, like there's a piece of metal next to my window. And I'm hearing it just flap like paper. Oh, that's weird. Nothing to collect? Okay, well. Had my sad moment. Not having any more sad moments. There we have it. Sweet. Okay, now I can turn this in. Going to the Port Authority. Oh, and I just lean back. Oh, no worries. The stories are, I don't get to tell them often. So when I do, it's a nice thing. And it's not like me and my wife, she knows about those stories, but she wasn't there. My current wife wasn't there to experience them. So we don't focus in on them. So I don't get to tell them. But yeah, keeping every once in a while, just keeping those two alive is just amazing for me. And it kind of makes me go, you know what? You know, back in the day, you had some fun. Oh wait, I was supposed to pick up quest. Me and my current wife have been together. It will be 22 years this August. So when I was doing stand up, I was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. Yeah. From the age of 19 to 25, I did stand up. And the only reason why it faltered for me was the divorce and the fact that we had 2 kids, and I was not trying to leave those 2 behind. Half my routine was about those 2 kids. Oh, there you go. You're on that second cup. That might work. Might get that waking up. Of course, now I'm starting to get sleepy. Oh. And I don't know why. Today I have band practice and my shoulder's killing me. Oh, that was a weird, sharp pain that I just had in there, and it may be because of weather, arthritis. Don't please, dear God, I don't need to speak that into. Oh, cool. Yeah. Take them kids to school. Get that education. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. I take my kids every morning to school, mostly because of what happened to our one kid, and I have to sign him in and sign him out. We're going to be dealing with that. My son was like, oh yeah, I'm watching videos about video games since I can't, play them. It's like, you do realize that this could possibly be a whole year of this. He's like, yeah. It's like, dude, you're hurting yourself, man. Don't watch videos about video games. This is time to, although he has taken up playing bass and he's showing a lot of promise. He can play Can't You See now. Granted, it's one of the easiest songs I've ever learned to play on bass, but he's got it down. I showed him how to make it a little fancier. And I'm trying to think of another good song. I was thinking of Teaching Them Ain't No Sunshine, because that's also another, I think it's like a 3-note, technically a 3-note song, but it has a turnaround that is so, once you learn it, it's just like, once you learn the real way to do it, it is so good. Ooh, that, my shoulder. On the side of my shoulder hurts. Just when I'm kind of moved my neck. My neck, maybe I just need to pop my neck or something. Something ain't right today. Need to go take some vitamins and yeah, probably. And I need to exercise more. Well, you would think. With all the drumming I do, this would be old hat, but stretching that muscle. Drumming is exercise. I don't care what anybody says. I don't know why bandmates look at me like I'm holding up stuff. Let me catch my breath, you fools. Arms, legs, and you have to breathe correctly or else you will cause yourself to pass out while drumming. I know. Yeah, and your core. Yeah, I made the silly mistake at a live show, and I guess I was just caught up in the show. And I don't know what I was thinking that day, but I was holding my breath for whatever reason. We'll never do that again. Maybe I was just stressing to make sure I got everything right or something, but don't hold your breath while drumming. When you're pounding the skins, do not hold your breath. See, I made that into a sex joke. Gotta make sure you're breathing. Yeah, my neck is starting to. Oh, dude's upstairs. I thought that was the dude. I think I'm having one of the Jilly moments where I gotta stretch, get my shoulder and my stuff all worked out. Good Lord. What's attacking me? Oh. 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 Yeah, I may need to stretch. May need to get these old bones out. Stretch them out.
They Sarventia can't change for the better while Nikki's still around.
I worked on her executive package to fence me. It's almost unbeatable.
All right, I'm going to call it. There won't be an evening stream because of band, but Thursday and Friday will be crazy streams, and then the weekend, because it will be spring break for my boys, I'll probably have some crazy streams then too. But I'm gonna call it today. I will be around. I'll try to keep an eye out to see if I can catch Julie or C-Dub. Thank you guys for watching. Thank everybody for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.